Good morning, class 7th. How are you all? I'm fine. Okay? For today, we will learn a poem. Okay? Which is there in your book, English reader book, not supplementary. Okay? The name of the poem is The Rebel. What is the name of the poem? The Rebel. And the poet of this poem is Dennis Joseph Enright. Who is the poet of this poem? The poet of the poem The Rebel is Dennis Joseph Enright. Okay? I'll explain you the poem. I'll give you the introduction about the poet, and at the end of the poem there are 7 stanzas in this poem. Okay? 7 stanzas means 7 paragraphs in this poem. I will give you, after explaining all the 7 stanzas, I'll give you a short summary of that. That summary is to be written in your notebook. Now you'd say why? Because this summary will help you to solve the worksheet which is going to be given to you. This worksheet, this summary is going to help you with the worksheet which you are going to get. Okay, very soon. So whatever summary is coming to you of any of the poems, please note it down. Okay? Further also, if any poem is there and the summary is there, you have to write it down, though it has been informed or not. Fine? So, what are we going to do first? First, we are going to look for the introduction, then we will read the poem 2 times, and then we will continue with the explanation. So, let's first have the introduction of the poet. Now, something about the poet of this poem. Who is the poet of this poem? D.J. Enright. Okay? The poet of this poem is D.J. Enright. Fine? Now let's read something about him and then I'll explain you. Poet, novelist, critic and translator. He was all this. He was a poet also. He was a novelist also. Novelist means the one who writes the novel. Novel is one kind of a book in which there is a very big story, or you can say a drama type. Okay? So, D.J. Enright was a poet, novelist, critic and translator. D.J. Enright. Now the full name was Dennis Joseph Enright. He was born on 11th of March in 1920. He was born on 11th March 1920. He was educated at Leamington College and Downing College, and this college was where in Cambridge. This college were in Cambridge. Okay. He was taught English at universities in Egypt, Japan, Berlin, Thailand and Singapore. Further, he learnt English, or he was taught he has taught English. Further, he taught English in different universities. In which country? In Egypt, in Japan, Berlin, Thailand, such. Okay. Now talking about his poems which he wrote. His poetry collections included, now which poetries did he write? Here are some names. The Laughing Hyena and Other Poems in 1953. Addiction in 1962. Sad Iris in 1975. And Under the Circumstances, Poem and Prose in 1991. Further, he was awarded the Queen's Gold Medal for Poetry in 1981. He was also awarded by the Queen's Gold Medal, okay, for his poem, one of his poem which he wrote in, he got this award in 1981. He has also published fiction for adult and children, including Academic Year 1955 and Efficient Poppy 1960. Now here which we are reading the different names, these names are of his book. Okay, and this book he wrote in 1955 and 1960. His non-fiction includes a volume of autobiography. He has also written autobiographies. Okay. Memoirs of Mendicant Professor, the critical work of Shakespeare, Milton and Samuel Johnson. He has also translated poetry from Japanese and German, as I have told that he was a translator also. Okay, so whatever poems he wrote, okay, or some of the poems which he wrote, he also translated them from Japanese and German and edited them in several anthologies. Was a regular contributor to, anthologies, including the Oxford Book of Death, which he wrote in 1983. The Faber Book of Fevers and Frets, he wrote in 1989. He was a regular contributor to journals including the London Review of Books and the Times Literary Supplement. A fellow of the Royal Society of Literature since 1961, D.J. Enright was awarded an OBE in 1991. He was also awarded an OBE. What is OBE? Now OBE is an award. An OBE is an Order of the British Empire Award. It is the second highest ranking order of the British Empire Award, behind CBE but ahead of MBE. Means the highest is the CBE, then comes the OBE and then comes the MBE. CBE means commander, MBE means member, and he got OBE. OBE means order. Okay, so Dennis Joseph was awarded with an OBE in 1991 and was made the Companion of Literature by the Royal Society of Literature in 1998. And D.J. Enright died on 31st January 2002. Okay. So this was all about D.J. Enright. Now let's read the poem. The poem is about the rebel. Okay, what is rebel? Rebel is a person, you can say. Okay, what is a rebel? Rebel is a person who rises in opposition and armed resistance against an established government or leader. Or further you can say a person who refuses allegiance to resist or raises his arms against the government or ruler of his or her country. Means here in simple language you can say, means rebel is such kind of a person who does not agree with anybody's decision or anybody's activities. Okay, he does his activity as per his will. Fine. So we will see in our poem what does the rebel in our poem do. Okay. Do you know anyone who always disagrees with you? Do you have anyone in your life who disagrees with any of your things? Whether it is your decision, whether it is your wish, whether it is anything. Or your friends, or likes to do the opposite of what everyone thinks they should do. Think of a word to describe such a person. What would you call such a person who disagrees with whatever you like, and or you can say in easy word, who is opposite from that? What would you call such a person? Okay, so let's read. Such person is called a rebel. Okay, when everybody has short hair, the rebel lets his hair grow long. When everybody has short hair, the rebel lets his hair grow long. When everybody has long hair, the rebel cuts his hair short. I hope you are understanding by the words only that rebel is a person who disagrees with what everybody does. He wants to do what he wants. Means if somebody is keeping long hair, then he wants short hair. And if everybody is keeping short hair, then he wants long hair. When everybody talks during the lesson, the rebel doesn't say a word. When nobody talks during the lesson, the rebel creates a disturbance. Means totally the opposite. When everybody wears a uniform, the rebel dresses in fantastic clothes. When everybody wears fantastic clothes, the rebel dresses soberly. In the company of dog lovers, in the people who love dogs, who like to keep dog as pets, the rebel expresses a preference for cats. Okay? When a rebel is sitting in between the people who are dog lovers, they would say good about the dogs, and he would start opposite. He would say, no, the dogs are not good, the cats are good. You should keep cat as a pet, not the dog. Means totally the opposite. In the company of cat lovers, the rebel puts in a good word for dogs. When everybody is praising the sun, the rebel remarks on the need of the rain. Means if the sun is there, hot sun is there, the rebel would say it was so good if there was rain outside. When everybody is greeting the rain, and when it starts raining and it's raining, then he again regrets the absence of the sun. He would say, oh, how nice it would be if it was sun outside rather than raining. When everybody goes to the meeting, the rebel stays at home and reads a book. When everybody stays at home and reads a book, the rebel goes to the meeting. When everybody says, yes please, the rebel says, no thank you. When everybody says, no thank you, the rebel says, yes please. It is very good that we have rebels. You may not find it very good to be one. Means we should have such kind of people in our society who are rebels, because all the persons cannot be same. You would get some different people who are opposite of you, right? Nearby your environment, you will get such people. Okay? So, this is the poem of the rebel. Now let's start with the explanation. The poem is very easy. It would be easy for you to understand, but please pay attention while explanation. For the first 4 lines, when everybody has short hair, the rebel lets his hair grow long. When everybody has long hair, the rebel cuts his hairs short. Means here, first, this explanation has been given in the form of you can say what is the poet trying to say. Okay? Now the context in the given lines are telling that the poet is highlighting about the rebel's nature. Okay, nature means here the poet is trying to say that the rebel in this poem is totally opposite of everyone. When the rebel encounters a group of people with short hair, when a rebel sees some people with short hair, he would want himself to be different at that time. He doesn't want to look like everyone is. What would he think? That if people are having short hair, I should have long hair. Why should I keep short hair? So, when the rebel encounters a group of people with short hair, he would allow his hair to grow long, because he derives pleasure and satisfaction by going against the grain. And why does he do so? Because to be opposite of everyone satisfies him. He is happy with that. Oh, I am looking different from everyone. However, he is not constant, and therefore when he sees people growing their hair long, he would end up cutting it short. And further, when he sees that the people are now started growing their hairs very long, he would cut his hair short, because he wants to be different, he wants to be opposite. So how would he derive the pleasure and satisfaction? He would derive the pleasure and satisfaction by going against the group. Okay, so this is way the rebel does. He does everything opposite of the group of people. Okay, now let's see further the next 4 lines. Now further, what does the rebel do? When everybody talks during the lesson, the rebel doesn't say a word. When nobody talks during the lesson, the rebel creates a disturbance. Okay, now what is the poet trying to say in these lines? The context in the given lines are, the poet is re-emphasizing the rebellious nature of the rebel, and how the rebel is how he rebels against others. Means everywhere the rebel is against, or you can say the rebel is opposite everywhere, not at all, not in an area or in an open area of market or anywhere, whether it is a house, whether it is a school, the rebel is same everywhere. Okay, when everybody talks during the lesson, the rebel doesn't say a word. When nobody talks during the lesson, the rebel creates a disturbance. Explanation means here it's trying to say that when this rebel is in the class, sitting in the class, seeing everybody talking during the lesson, what would the rebel do? The rebel would sit silently, which is most valuable. Okay, and however, because he is a rebel, he cannot help but create disturbance. Okay, so what does he do? That when everybody is talking during the class, he would sit silently. Okay, and when everybody starts talking in the when everybody is silent in the class, he will create a disturbance at that time. Okay, means here, because he is a rebel, how could he sit silently? He cannot help but create disturbances and make a series of intersections. When he sees that everybody has become quiet, now he starts his real voice and starts creating disturbance. The rebel constantly seeks attention by doing that what others don't do. Why does a rebel do that? Such kind of opposite things, so that he could get the attention. As I told you, he wants to look different, right? And why does a rebel is opposite, does all the work opposite of others? Because he wants to seek attention from everyone. So when everybody is silent, he makes noise, and when everybody makes noise, he becomes silent. Okay, and this is only been done by the rebel because he wants to seek attention. Moving to next 4 lines. Now talking about the wearing of clothes of the rebel. Okay, in this stanza 3, paragraph 3, we would see what kind of clothes do the rebel wear. As we have seen by the activity, the rebel is trying to look different or seek attention from everyone. Okay, so what does he do when people wear fantastic clothes? What does he wear? When everybody wears a uniform, the rebel dresses in fantastic clothes. When everybody wears fantastic clothes, the rebel dresses soberly. Means in this context, the poet is trying to say, the poet in these lines shows the rebel's need to exhibit himself as different. Now he is trying to show himself different by wearing the clothes. Okay? When everybody wears the uniform, means when everybody is wearing a uniform while going to school or anyway, everybody is wearing a uniform, what would the rebel do? Because he wants to do the opposite from the group of people, what would he do? He would wear fantastic clothes, colorful clothes. Okay? When everybody is wearing the uniform. And why does he do so? Because he always wants to showcase and exhibit himself as different. He wants to show himself. He wants to exhibit, means he wants to come out different from everyone. Okay? He would wear colorful clothes when everybody is dressed in a common uniform. When everybody wears fantastic clothes, the rebel dresses soberly. Means, however, when there is a moment, when he sees that now everybody is wearing a different cloth, if I am also wearing colorful clothes like others, what would be different in that? So what does he do? He would be unable to control his urge and wear the uniform. Because in between of the colorful clothes, the uniform worn rebel would look different. Right? So in these 4 lines, what is the poet trying to say? Poet is trying to say that the rebel is doing so because he need to exhibit himself different. So when the people are wearing, when the group, or when you can say when everybody is wearing a uniform, common uniform, just because to showcase and exhibit himself, the rebel would wear colorful clothes. And when everybody is wearing colorful clothes, unable to control his urge, what would the rebel do? The rebel would wear the uniform. Okay? Moving to the 4th stanza. Now what do the next 4 lines say? Okay. First let's read the line, then we will understand what is it trying to say. Okay. In the company of dog lovers, in the company of dog lovers, the rebel expresses the preference of cats. In the company of dog lovers, the rebel expresses the preference of cats. In the company of cat lovers, he puts in a good word for dogs. This is what the rebel does. When he is sitting between everyone, and if they are dog lovers and they are talking about dogs, the rebel would express the preference of cats. And when he is sitting with the company of the cat lovers, the rebel would start speaking good about the dogs. Now just think about it. Would you like to be a rebel ever? Would you like to be a rebel ever? Rebel means, would you like to be opposite of the society or of the people you are sitting with? Would you ever like to be that? I don't think anybody wants to, right? Now the context of the Abai line, what does it say? The poet discusses how the rebel preferences never match with the others in the group. Means in this 4 lines, now here the poet is trying to say about the rebel that how the rebel's preferences are totally different when he is sitting in between a group of people. When the rebel finds himself in the company of dog lovers, when he means if the rebel is sitting between the dog lovers, he would start speaking about the cats. He would give preference to the cats. Okay, and on the other hand, on being surrounded by the cat lovers, he will put in a favorable word for dogs. Means here, his preferences and choices never seem to match with anyone else in the group. Means the preferences of the rebel are also different when he sits between the different group of people. When he sits between the group of people who are talking about the cats, he would start speaking about the dogs. And if he is sitting between the people who are talking about the dogs, he would start speaking about the cats. Means here his preferences and choices never matches with the group of people he is sitting with. Means here again from the starting till here, what have we seen? A common thing. A common thing which we have seen is that the thinking of the rebel is totally different. Rebel means the person who is totally opposite from the society, you can say. He never accepts what everybody does. He does totally different from the society. Okay? Now moving to the next stanza, that is stanza number 5. Now looking at this, that the rebel is different from everyone. Okay? Now the view of the rebel is not only different with the, you can say in the class or while wearing the dress or with other things. Here he wills with the weather and climate also. Okay? First let's read the 4 lines. You will understand by that now what we are talking about. When everybody is praising the sun, the rebel remarks on the need of rain. When everybody is praising the sun, the rebel remarks the need for rain. When everybody is greeting the rain, the rebel regrets the absence of sun. Means here the poet goes on to offer examples of different instances in which the rebel fares in similar ways. Okay? Means here the poet is trying to give examples of different instances of the rebel, that even with respect to the weather, it is difficult to bring the rebel on board, for he would appreciate the sun while all others would welcome the rain, and miss the rain while others would enjoy the sun. Means here the rebel is trying to prove himself different while in the weather also. If everybody is happy with the rain, he would want the sun. If everybody is enjoying the sun, he would miss the rain at that time. That how nice it would be if there would have been sun right now. Okay? Means he is trying to prove himself different everywhere, not only in one instance, in all the instances he is trying to prove himself different from others. Okay? Now let's move to the next 4 lines. In the next 4 lines, when everybody goes to the meeting, The rebel stays at home and reads a book. When everybody is busy playing, you can say, okay, or everybody is going for a meeting or anything, enjoyment, the rebel would do totally different. He would stay at home and read the book. When everybody stays at home and reads a book, the rebel goes to the meeting. I would read the lines again. When everybody goes to the meeting, the rebel stays at home and reads a book. When everybody stays at home and reads a book, the rebel goes to the meeting. Means in this context, the poet is trying to say that the poet in these lines is further highlighting that the rebel is usually alone. He likes to stay alone. Means if I explain it more briefly, then you can say the rebels are the people who are usually all alone. Okay? Who does the things different than the group or different than anybody else? The one who likes to stay alone. Okay? If you are trying to be against everyone, but naturally you are going to be alone every time. Right? If you want to be with everyone, you have to accept the things which everyone does. So, here the poet is telling that the rebel are the people who are usually all alone, for they prefer to tread on a different path than others. How? When the others go for the meeting, they stay home and read a book, or when others stay home, they go for the meeting. Okay? And doing this, it proves that the rebel are the people who usually live all alone. Okay? Let's see the last 4 lines or the last stanza. When everybody says no thank you, the rebel says yes please. When everybody says no thank you, the rebel says yes please. It is very good that we have rebels. You may not find it very good to be one. Right? Now in this last 4 lines, the poet is trying to discuss what is to be a rebel. Okay? Means if further I explain you this, it is trying to say, it seems that having rebel around is beneficial. Why? Because we come to know about the people. It is beneficial if we see rebel around us. Okay? As they train us to acknowledge differences, and because of them we come to know about the differences in our society, in our thinking, each and everything. Okay? However, it is not good to be a rebel. You should never be a rebel, because if you being a rebel, you will be alone all the time and the society will never accept you. They are not accepted by the society, because if you are against the society, but natural, the society will never accept you. Okay? So in this last 4 lines, the poet is trying to explain us that it is beneficial that we have the rebel in our society, because of this rebel we can acknowledge the differences in the society, right? And main thing which the poet is trying to say is that the rebel is not, it is not good to be a rebel, because the rebel are not accepted by the society, and when you are not accepted by the society, but natural, you have to be alone always. Okay? So now it's upon you. Are you going to move on with the society, or are you going to be against the society? Means you want to be different, but different in what ways? not going against the society to prove yourself as different. Okay, so this was the poem, but I have explained you this poem in stanzas. Stanzas means different paragraphs. There were 7 paragraphs, you can say. Okay, sorry. Now I'll explain you the summary. Summary means of which I have told you in the starting of the lesson itself, starting by the poem itself, that please read the summary and write the summary in your notebook so that you can solve the worksheet which is going to be there with you when in future. Okay, after some days there will be a worksheet of this chapter with you. So please note down the summary. So now let's move to the summary and see what is the whole poem telling in one. Okay. Now with the summary of the poem. Okay. Now as I have told you that the poem's name is The Rebel. The poet of this poem is D.J. Enright. That is Dennis Joseph Enright. Okay. The poem Rebel describes the character of a rebel. Here rebel is a person, you can say. Okay. Rebel can be anyone. Okay. Don't count any name. Here rebel means not any name like mine and yours. Rebel is an individual person. It can be anyone. Rebel can be me also. Rebel can be you also. A rebel, a person who does not conform the norms of the society. Okay. The rebel is described as a person who would contradict others in order to be different. Contradict means to deny the truth which is there. Contradict means to deny the truth. Okay. So what does a rebel do? A rebel will try to prove himself to be different in the society. We have seen from the starting of the poem itself. How did the rebel try to prove himself that I am different? Okay. When people were going right, he was going left. You can say it this way. Okay. The character of the rebel in the poem is not based on a political activist, but seems to be a character sketch of a young adolescent trying to be different from everyone. We have seen in all the lines, we have seen where people used to wear uniform, he used to wear sober dress, means he used to wear colorful dress. When people used to wear colorful dress, he used to wear the uniform. When people used to talk about the dogs, he used to talk about the cats. When people used to talk about the cats, he used to talk about the dogs. Means in this way he used to try to prove himself different. All the instances in the poem are repetitive affirmation of this fact. Yes, in the total poem we have seen from the starting first line till last line, we have seen in the whole poem the same thing. It was repetitive, telling us about the rebel, how he was trying to prove himself different everywhere. Okay, if a rebel sees a group of people with short hair, what did we see? We saw that when the rebel saw the people with short hair, he would keep long hair, and when he would see that people are keeping long hair, he would cut his hair short. We had also seen that while sitting in the class, if there is a rebel there, if a person is rebel, what would he do? If everybody is talking, he would sit silently. If everybody is sitting silently, just to gain attention, just to seek attention, he would start shouting, okay, or making noise. On realizing that everybody is silent, the rebel would create a disturbance. Okay, and similarly in other issues also we had seen that the rebel would be seen contradicting others and doing things that no one would be doing. That person is called the rebel. Okay, he would refuse to wear uniform when others are wearing it. Okay, he would praise dog when he is sitting in the company of a cat lovers. He would appreciate sun when people are enjoying rain. He would appreciate rain when people are enjoying sun. He would wait for the rain, you can say. Okay, so he would do just anything but know what other are, but not what other are doing. So this is a rebel, totally different from the society. and such rebel are not accepted by the society. If you don't walk with the society as the society does, you are not accepted by them. So if you want to go with the society, you want to be with the society, you have to accept what the society is what the society is doing. Okay, so this was the whole summary about the poem Rebel. I hope you have understood, but while reading the poem we had gone through some words. Okay, so let's know about that words, the meaning of that words, so that when you read the poem again after my explanation, it would be more easier for you to understand. So last is the word meaning. First word is rebel, R-E-B-E-L. Rebel means a person who rises in opposition or armed resistance against any established government or leader. Okay, what is the meaning of a rebel? The meaning of the rebel is a person who rises in opposition or armed resistance against an established government or leader. Next, preference. Preference means a greater liking for an alternative over another or others. What is preference? Preference means a greater liking for one alternative over another or other. Okay, next is regrets. Regrets means to feel sad of something. Okay, next, feel sad, repentant or disappointed over something. You can count it this way. Regret means to be sad on something. Okay, next is praise, P-R-A-I-S-E, praise. Praise means express warm approval or admiration of. What is praise? Express warm approval or admiration of. Express warm approval or admiration of. Okay, this is the meaning of praise, P-R-A-I-S-E, praise. Next is contradict. Contradict means deny the truth of. Deny the truth of is contradict. Acknowledge. Acknowledge means accept or admit the existence of truth. Okay, admit the existence of truth. And the last is soberly. Soberly means in serious and sensible. Serious, sensible and solemn manner. Serious, sensible or solemn manner. Okay, so these were the word meanings of the poem The Rebel. Now you have to be prepared. Okay, start studying. The worksheets are coming to you. Okay, you are getting the worksheet through mail, so please be prepared with everything and start studying. Till then, take care of your health, which is the must, and